Hey everyone, this is the Beer Zeo. This is going to be my review of the Hot Toys Thor the Dark World. Thor. And first off, this box is amazing. This is the single greatest box for a Hot Toys figure I've ever seen. Because it's just Mjolnir. And it's huge. And it's fucking shiny as shit. So that's awesome. And on the back, you see Thor. I'm reaching really far with it. And on the side, it says Thor. On the top, says Thor the Dark World. Then there says Thor the Dark World. Okay, let's look at the accessories. Alright, what does this Thor figure come with, you may ask? Number one, big floppy cardboard thing. This... Great idea, poor execution, Hot Toys. This was... Ugh. This has been a week, pretty much. A week of making sure this thing would flatten out, and this is the best that I could get it. This is the best that I could get it. It was completely bent at like a 40-degree angle, and this is the best that I could get it. That's with me throwing a shit ton of tape on the back of it too to stabilize it and keep it all together. It just doesn't detract from it because, you know, who cares? It's just a big floppy cardboard thing, but why throw it in if you're just going to bend it up like that in the packaging? Anyways, moving on, the next big accessory is Mjolnir. Mjolnir. It's heavy, and it's Mjolnir, so, yeah, anyways, God, it's shiny. I really love the look of this Mjolnir. It looks really, really awesome. This, it's really heavy. This is a lot of die-cast metal, and do not hold that by that, because, yeah, it's very fragile. It says so in the instructions, but man, this is, it's so shiny, it's hard to, there we go, oh, look at the details. Beautiful. Move that to the side. Next up, you get a tool. What is this tool for? To remove the buttons on his cape. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm not going to do that because it's painful as shit. I'm never going to do that because you don't need to. I'll explain why in a second, but you get extra buttons in case you break them. This is what it's for. You scoop it up and pop them out, and you can take off his cape. Never going to do that. Anyways, moving on. You get some hands. Mjolnir holding hand is on there. Relax holding hand is on, relaxed palm is on there. Then you get a fist, open hand, relaxed hand, fist, open hand, another Mjolnir hand. So yeah, it's basically open palm, fist, Mjolnir, relaxed. That's all the hands that he comes with. And there we go. Now you're going to notice something with this figure. Let me secure him back so you can actually get a lot of it in frame. He still has the cape on, yet he's wearing the cloak. The instructions say you have to take the cape off to put the cloak on. You don't. And I recommend you don't unless you absolutely hate the look of the red cape flowing in the back. He doesn't have the cape in the film when he has this cloak on, but I don't mind it being in there back. It adds some contrast, I think. And it's an absolute bitch to get the cape off. I feel like it's an unnecessary step, honestly. Now let's go ahead and take his head off. Make sure it's in frame. Oh, there we go. Just so you can see. Yeah, it's wrapped. There we go, it's caught up under his arm. We'll get to that in a second. And see, there's those little buttons right here. Those are where you're supposed to pop off and you're supposed to take the cape off. You don't have to at all. Let's put the head back on. Actually, I'm going to do it off screen just so I don't mess it up. Get there on your time? Okay, I guess I did. That was easy. Raise the crotch grab rope. And here's the cloak. Oh. Just so you get a good look at the cloak itself. Nothing too special. The big black cloak. It feels really nice. It bends really easily. It doesn't wrinkle up. Really nice. It's got some nice accents on the side right here. Pretty cool looking. Nothing spectacular though. And Now we gotta talk about the actual figure itself. We're gonna do a jump cut there so I can clean out the table. Alright, now we actually gotta talk about the figure, how it works and all the good stuff. Just gonna keep Mjolnir out just so we can put him on later. But first off, I gotta talk about this cape. I know a lot of reviewers, they didn't like this cape. Said it was too thick, it didn't have a wire in it or anything, but I absolutely love the way this cape lays. I feel like I can do some really awesome things with it. I do wish it was wired. I wish like any cape was wired just so you can do some like awesome dynamic poses like that. But you know, for what it is, I don't mind it at all. Looks really, really awesome. Now the actual facial likeness. Whoa, that's the ceiling. It's not too bad. Actually, I want to bring him off the stand here. The actual facial likeness, it's pretty damn good. I mean, that's straight up Chris Hemsworth. I mean, it's not 100%. I'd say it's 95. That's still pretty damn good. The outfit, I mean, if you're wondering why I got this figure, this is pretty much his Age of Ultron outfit as well, except for the Age of Ultron is a little more silver here, where this is a little bit more goldish. Same outfit, and for all the prototype shots that we've seen of the Age of Ultron one, he has the bare arms, and I don't like the bare arms look at all. I really don't. I prefer the armored look. I think it looks more superhero-ish. I think it looks more badass, and this is the same figure pretty much, so I figured, you know, why not? It'll save me from having to get an Age of Ultron figure because they had some really good reward points on this, and I got a $5 off coupon, so hey, awesomeness. But the arms, the way it works is really, really neat. I'm going to put it back on the stand for that. Alright, sorry for all the camera whips in this review. Okay, pin up just a little bit more. It is on a ratchet joint going out, and that will hold Mjolnir. Coming down, it rotates up 360 degrees. It'll go out like that. Whoa, it'll fall down now. Just so you can see the mechanism in there. That's the only thing I don't like about it too much is this gaping hole right here, but that's not really that big of an issue. And I mean, with the ratchet joint, you gotta hide it somehow, and that's the best they could do, I think. But with the actual arm bends, yep. It's supposed to have 3 clicks. I was already clicked once. Okay. My bad. And it will rotate inwards like that. I don't like doing it though because it scares the shit out of me. Did I get it back out? I can't tell. That's the one downside with this figure, is the elbow range on this. Not that great, but for Thor, he's in statuesque poses most of the time anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now, there is a few issues with the hands, and namely because the gauntlets, definitely it's not as bad as it was when I took it out of the packaging because it cooled down, but as you can see, this hand right here isn't exactly staying on like it should be. That's because the gauntlets are constantly pushing down on the hands. You're only limited to a certain range before the actual hand pops off because of the gauntlet. Like you can see, this one's like already starting to pop off, and okay, that was just handpeg was just losing that. Oh no, what the hell? Give me 1 second. Okay, fixed it. There we go. Not that big of an issue at all. It's just, it likes to pop out if you turn it a certain way. So that's something you just have to be wary of. But it does withhold the weight of Mjolnir, which is not an easy feat. Really, because this Mjolnir is pretty hefty. And as you can see, well, if I had it in fucking viewfinder, it withholds the weight just fine. You can shake it just fine. So it's not that big an issue at all. It's just something you gotta be a little wary about when you're posing the figure. Not that big of an issue at all. But yeah, that's, like I said, that's just something you gotta look out for. Overall, though, I think this figure is absolutely worth getting if you prefer the armored arms, like I do. If you prefer the bare arms, just get the Age of Ultron version, because, yeah, why not? And I mean, they're really not that different screen accurate. I mean, literally the only difference is this plating right here is slightly more silver. Slightly more silver, so really, truly, it's just what arms do you like? I know they had the special edition of this that had the bare arms, so really and truly the Age of Ultron version is just a reissue of that. So it just depends on what you like and if you want to keep all of them together. I just like plan on either getting a flight stand for this guy or just buying the Age of Ultron base off eBay. But yeah, I really do like this figure, and I say get him if you like the bare arms, because he's a totally awesome Thor figure. I mean, the only other limited in his articulation is his chest, but that's because it's heavily armored. I mean, you would pretty much expect that. But yeah, it looks very awesome. This is pretty much my first Age of Ultron figure, so that's got me excited. Now, hopefully the Age of Ultron version isn't too different than this one. Because if it is, shit, I'm going to have to own 2 Thors now. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions or reserves, leave them in the comments down below. I've been the Bitter Zeno for Collecting Things Entertainment. I'll see you in the next video.